Welcome to the Deucecast Extra. We are live on Tuesday night like we plan to be. No
Always.
breaks. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out how not to take breaks. We're not going to wait for Secret Wars. We're just going to...
I'm never leaving.
Secret Invasion, my bad. We're not...
Secret Wars, that's a ways away.
Secret Invasion is
Okay.
what I meant. We're going to find stuff to talk about in between now and Secret Invasion. We've got a pretty good schedule, I think.
Yeah, we got the Deucecast book club coming up. We haven't told you guys about that, but
That's right.
Was I supposed to read a book?
No.
Wait,
I don't
what?
read. I don't read, so I don't know how that would.
We're safe. We're safe.
Yeah. I do want to shout out that we are the TV division of the Deucecast Empire. Every Wednesday night we have the Deucecast
Empire
movie show release. This Wednesday night we have a fun one. A Blast from the Past comes back to talk
No
top
spoilers.
5 favorite coaches. So Deucecast completists will definitely know this gentleman. It was a fun episode. We had some outlandish picks for coaches. So please download that on any of your podcatchers of choice. But tonight we are here to talk about the 7th episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian, that being The Spies.
Pentultimate.
Plural, The Spies. What does that mean?
Was it?
What does that mean? Matt Meek, what's up, buddy? Hanging out in the chat tonight. We appreciate you. Always appreciate the live chat. It always makes it much more fun for us. Garrison, what say you in general about this penultimate episode?
I had a lot of fun. Everyone was giving good reactions on the morning of. I was at work. I was like, I have no time.
Sure. When did you watch it for the first time?
Wednesday night.
Okay, Wednesday night. Cool.
Me too.
And I sat down and I watched it. And I was like, yeah, that was awesome. I mean, it was much better than the week before.
Yes.
If the week before hadn't happened, I felt like we had elevated the week before that to kind of Mando standards. And if this had been the next episode, I think a lot of people would have been happier with the direction of the season. But it is what it is.
You would have thought there would have been a different way for the Night Owls to combine with the other Mandos, but anyways, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It happened. We can't erase it.
Lizzo had to be there.
Yeah, Lizzo and Jack Black had to be in
She
Star
was
Wars.
essential.
She had to have blessed the union.
She was essential.
Yeah.
What about you, Roth? What did you think of the episode as you were watching it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. The first time I watched it was Wednesday morning. I did not stay up for it because I was not on last week because I was trying to get fully healthy for my trip, and so I usually stay up for them. But I watched it instead. Now? I'm more or less healthy. I got a little bit of stuffy nose, but it's probably just allergies. So
we're all fine.
Everything's fine here. How are you? So I watched it like early, like 5:30, 6 a.m., which I am not an early riser, but I was taking care of my parents' dogs that night because they were at a Journey and Toto concert.
Oh,
whoa! Wow.
Yes.
Now Toto. Before we move on, John Williams' son is in Toto, I believe.
Oh, my mom texted me. She said, "Did you know this?" I said, "Yeah, of course I know that. I'm a Star Wars fan."
Okay.
Wait, has he always been in Toto, or is that
I don't know if he's always been in Toto,
like since the 80s, though.
Since the 80s, for sure. Yeah.
Now wait a minute. That's when Toto.
Yes,
right?
but like I don't know if he was one of the founding
beginning.
members.
Yeah, okay. I don't think he's a founding member, but
I didn't know they were still like connected.
Dude, those guys never stop. No, all those old bands, they'll continue.
Journey, Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Journey's lead singer is a guy from the Philippines now.
Yeah.
He sounds just like.
He sounds great though. Yeah.
Perry,
honestly, that's the better route to go. There are several bands that have replaced their lead singers with nobodies that sound just like the old singer. And it's so much better than grabbing a celebrity singer who really doesn't sound anything like the other guy.
Right. Adam Levine.
Right. Matt Journey and Toto just played in Memphis a couple weeks ago.
They were making the rounds. I think my cousin saw them in Nashville.
They're probably coming to Birmingham next weekend.
They probably will be.
In reference to the Deucecast episode dropping tomorrow, I was not the special guest, but I hope this guy made an appearance.
When I heard
it's called 2 in a row.
When I heard that Wookiee was tomorrow.
No, sorry.
He's trying
to
bid.
A winning streak. It's happened before. I hope the major league coach makes an appearance tomorrow. Is all I'm saying.
He does. I'll spoil it for you. He does make an appearance. Okay, good.
That's one of my favorite lines in all movies.
No, it's whatever. So I was just gonna say when I heard Wookiee was back, I was excited.
No, it's not Wookiee. We couldn't get Wookiee. Which I was really surprised.
You've had Wookiee on before?
A long time ago. Through the
your first 13 episodes or whatever. Something like that.
Yeah, he was on quite a bit at the beginning. But I could not believe we had never done coaches before. I was like, this is really random. I thought we had, but I guess we had.
We've done sports movies.
We've done lots of sports stuff before. Whenever Chris comes on, we throw him a lob and he, But what about you, Earl? What did you think of the episode? First of all, when did you watch it first? Wednesday night?
I watched it about 10:30 Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Okay. All right.
I love this episode. I wish the whole season had been like this. There was something about the writing in this episode to me that was snappy, that was moving.
That's fair.
There was one of the worst lines I've ever heard, though.
What?
Okay.
Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery.
Yeah, that was a little weird line, but yeah.
I mean, it may be true. We don't know.
That's one of the worst lines you've ever heard.
Oh, just the delivery of it. It just was not a good mix of the. It was like I gagged.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Usually I'm clapping. This time I gagged.
This had good action. It
had a monster.
Plot points that move the story. There was a monster. I love the skiff.
It brought everything together in this episode. I mean, all those plot threads that we were just kind of like, what the heck are we doing?
Why?
Even let me go at red a little bit. Oh, IG-11's never going to come back. We just set all this stuff up to do nothing with it.
No, you can't set it up.
They brought it back.
Well, it's IG. Now, to be fair, it is IG-12.
No.
Yes.
I love that part. No. I'll be honest.
Yes.
I mean, it reminds me so much of actually messing around and having to take care of my nephews sometimes.
Yes.
Actual children act.
Right.
I did love that part.
The line that did work a few seconds later, this isn't working for me.
Yeah, no, I did like that too. Yeah, Matt, I totally agree. This did feel like more previous seasons of Mando, not like C-level Sci-Fi Channel writing. Yeah, I mean, totally. I very much agree.
We agree now.
Yeah, and just to shout out the writers of this particular episode, it was Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, so they were a team writing together. They're back together, and I'm sure that's the same for the final episode as well.
Maybe they need to be writing together most of the time.
I think Dave was busy with Ahsoka probably and just couldn't be around for all of it. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently it's not very difficult if you ask Taylor Sheridan to write a TV script because that guy just churns them out like in his sleep.
But as he's finding out, it's very hard to do a second half of a season 5.
Actually start filming. He hasn't even started filming that yet because of all the drama with Mr. Costner.
Costner, maybe.
Costner. Yeah, that's
I
right.
say,
Matt. I was getting that. Yeah,
Family You directed a good job,
and I think he directs the last episode as well.
I'm pitching your second half for season 5 now. Okay, Yellowstone, cutting in real quick. Right, body double, shot from behind.
Right.
You're gonna see Costner's character get shot from behind, and then it's who killed JD.
Exactly. No, I think they're probably going to have to do that, and then they'll figure out a way to bring McConaughey in. And be like, all right.
He's the detective from True Detective coming in to
character.
Oh, yes, him and
let's connect some of these lines.
Connect everything together.
It's like the space-time continuum. I just don't really get it, but
the flat Earth. Let's see what Ted's got to say. I was out of town all week on vacation, so I haven't watched last week's episode. No spoilers.
Hi, Ted.
All right,
Ted, get out of here.
All right,
you're in the wrong place, buddy.
We are going to spoil it. My bad. I really liked the episode as well. I mean, I watched it again today just to have it more fresh on the front of my mind, and there was a lot going on. I feel like they could have done these episodes maybe in a different order. I don't know. Like it's just like to go from episode 5 down to 6, back up to 7. I mean, it was just like, I don't know. Like
feels like Bad Batch.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very strange.
It's like they took the same path as Bad Batch, which with less episodes.
Yeah. You know. Okay, Ted. We appreciate you. We appreciate you coming in and hanging out in the chat for just a minute, though. Hell, he has spoken.
I have spoken.
Exactly. Yeah, there was definitely a lot that happened. We had Kane sort of back at the beginning of the episode doing her
little Blade Runner action.
Dude, hey, that actually looked like a really good shot. That
Imperial probe droid was huge, and that's awesome to see because
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the big one, like from Hoth. It was one of the big Imperial from Hoth.
Not suspicious at all to have a big Imperial probe droid running around the city. Right?
Yeah,
that hand blew up on Hoth.
Yeah.
we get that little Imperial Council, that's Shadow Council,
the
kind of
Shadow
thing.
Council,
and then that's the next one, right? The
with
Shadow
Captain Pelion. It's heir to the Empire. Oh my God! No.
Hey,
Pelion is there
for old school guys like myself, though. Seeing Xander Berkeley,
yes,
be
I
Captain
love
Pelion.
Xander Berkeley. I made
that dude is awesome. He's a great character actor, and he sounded perfect. Yeah, he was awesome in 24, and he's
a great choice.
He's had a huge, really long career. I mean, he's been in so much stuff. So I was excited to see him. It took me a second to recognize him, and then apparently Brian Gleason was
Brindle Hux or something.
Brindle Hux, yeah,
Brendan's son and Domhnall's brother.
Yeah, Domhnall's brother. Yeah, Daddy Hux. That's right.
He's playing Daddy Hux. He's
playing would like to complete the Gleason family in Star Wars, and I would like Brendan Gleeson in a Star Wars.
In my generation, Matt's comment there, I would have just taken as the other Hux because people talk like that. But
Daddy Hux.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Is he a daddy? Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's
Matt,
a
come
very
on, man. Keep it appropriate.
That's a very strange thing that has happened in the last 5 years. People being
called
daddy. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought he had been in Star Wars, but I guess he hasn't. Yeah,
he could be a general. He could be some kind of general.
Oh yeah, he could use. He'll be there.
He'll be the grandfather together. In a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh man, yes.
Give us all the stunt casting.
Have an
That's good stunt
Wait,
casting.
I thought we just
That's good stunt casting. No, I there was a brief Entertainment Weekly interview or Entertainment Tonight interview that Favreau did about it, saying that he had seen Lizzo dress as Grogu for Halloween, and so he understood that she was such a big fan that this role for her was perfect in his mind, as well as Jack Black being a fan and watching
Captain Bombardier.
Yeah. So apparently all it takes
all
it takes is for Jon Favreau's kids to see some famous person on Twitter talking about Mandalorian and saying, "Dad, get him in the show." And then he's in the show. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, look, I don't know.
I think this episode could have been 2 episodes. Like they could have done
maybe
sort of, because it was pretty stuffed, but it was good because it was an hour long, maybe a little over.
Like 52 minutes, I think.
52.
52.
They could have taken like the first quarter of it and put it in with the last episode, but skipped all of the Bubble City stuff and just had that episode start with them finding the Mandos. And they don't get their ship taken control of.
No, none of that stuff. But they just Bo-Katan becomes leader again. Then we go to Gideon. And
so then where would you have cut off this episode? Like maybe right before Paz Vizsla dies? Like maybe they're dragging.
No, I think that's a good ending to this episode.
No, it's a great ending. Yeah.
If you were going to, I could say when they're dragging Din Djarin away, maybe end the episode there. I don't know.
Because that's only like one scene left, isn't it?
There's only that's the scene after is when Paz Vizsla dies.
No, like in this episode when they're like on their, like maybe when they first like right before they're like ambushed, something like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That'd be a good spot. Yeah, if you have that beginning part where they're handling all the stuff with the Darksaber, then they're all together again. They go back to Navarro, hang out for a little while there.
Then cut it there. Cut it with IG2 maybe.
Yeah, there we go.
12. And then in 12 or whatever. IG2. 12. 1, 2. Then cut to the the drop zone where they're coming in to the invasion of Mandalore.
So let's get to the.
But listen, we can't go backwards.
No,
we can't go backwards.
We can't. It's too late.
Let's enjoy what we have.
What did we think about the pirate Mandalorians who never left?
I like that ship.
Skinny Pete and Warlock.
Yeah.
Is that who that was?
Warlock from Maverick and Skinny Pete from Breaking Bad.
That's who that was.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Well, no, Brian, he is IG-12 now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you even Star Wars, bro?
No, he was stylizing it after what we said.
I know. Oh, 1-1.
Oh, what? I.
Yeah.
I. Okay, my bad, Brian.
Slave ship 1-1.
Yeah, spaceship 1-1. I.
Roman numerals are hard over text.
Matt, that's right. He was afraid. Now I have it on good authority that Brian will not be able to make the finale next week.
Yes, Waterworld. It was like Waterworld, and I love that ship. And then I was mad when that beast crashed it.
Can I say that Rhett kept going on? Why do they care about Mandalore? Oh, it's uninhabitable. And I literally I want to take something back because I joked, oh, there's a base on Mandalore or something like that.
Well, I mean, to me, there had to be something like that because those TIE fighters that attacked the moon,
they were clearly protecting. They clearly didn't want the Mandalorians there for a reason,
right?
Yeah,
because TIE fighters in Star Wars cannot go to warp, and so those TIE fighters wouldn't have just been
it's piloted by Kylo Ren.
Well. Yeah, I guess.
But that's later. That's
way later.
That's
semantics. That's a first order TIE fighter.
He was skipping at that point.
Light speed skipping, which is that's another decade.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean you didn't get your notification? That's YouTube's fault.
Blame YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mash that bell.
The Deucecast.
Hit that subscription.
Ooh, I don't know if I got a notification either. Maybe we didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. Their notifications worked.
Yeah. I got
so let's try and answer this somewhat obvious question, but it is plural. The episode called "The Spies," so there's more than one. I mean, who are you guys speculating? I mean, there's the obvious, but then who would we?
Elliot Kane. Is one is the very obvious.
Oh, okay.
Well, we know about Elliot Kane.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Because I was thinking one group. But yeah, the reason it's called Spies is because there's several different spies. Okay, I'm with you.
I don't think the spy. Well, okay, yeah. That she is a spy, but I don't think that's who they're necessarily keep cutting back to in shots all the time to be like.
I think.
It's the armorer for sure.
Yeah, that was really obvious.
Wait, the armorer for sure.
Nick, so I watched it earlier this afternoon, and the fact that they spent so much time with her flying the ship away with the engine,
right?
I
thought she was going to get shot down. Honestly,
the weirdest thing about it was that we didn't see her exit the atmosphere, and we never see her get back to the ships or anything like that.
She's carrying the wounded,
and so to show the ship go through the atmosphere and cutting back and forth between the ship and the pirate ship, it didn't make sense, so it has to be something like that where there's a reason we didn't see that. We saw part of it, but we didn't see all of it.
So the armorer is the spy.
So if we do take it, since it's plural, as just being Kane and the armorer are the spies that they're referring to. Now, one crazy theory that I like because words matter is when when Gideon says take him to be debriefed. Now, in reference to Din Djarin. Now, a debriefing
take his underwear off. Yeah,
a debrief isn't necessarily
it's humiliating.
Something that you would say is a
interrogate it is what you would say to
that would have been the normal word to use.
So POW is,
but to
interrogate.
Debriefed is
you debrief your own people.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's what's it's an interesting word choice.
So some people are saying Din Djarin
to turn the people against Din, or what are you saying?
I think that Din might be a double agent or something.
I've seen that as well, which is very crazy. I've seen it. It is based off.
I'm gonna need a flashback to every episode where we missed something that he was doing.
So I knew that going into my rewatch of the episode.
Yeah,
we
and
don't know that yet.
There's another scene in this.
Why would he give up the Darksaber?
Well, that's one question.
Because he said he doesn't care about it.
Why did he fight
It's all to throw people off the scent.
Bo-Katan can kick his butt even worse. I don't.
So there's another interesting thing that happens where Mando like seems to pledge himself to Bo-Katan. Is he doing that to like get in deeper, so to gain the trust? And so I also watched it when he gets cut off. He does get cut off with a few other Mandalorians on that side as well.
Right.
So it's not like
just him.
Just him. Because when I watched this at 6 a.m., I thought it was just him, and I was like, how did that happen when I was trying to remember it? But
anyways, it's such a weird word to use when you're theoretically going to interrogate someone.
Yes, and so my only defense of it not being that,
I don't think it's Din Djarin.
I think they just screwed up by using the word, and it was just
I think
one of those moments of bad writing.
Screwed up. I think they just went, I'm going to do something fancy.
Right. That's what I mean. Like they tried to be they tried to do too much.
But man, it throws the speculation wild. So I mean, I guess maybe it accomplishes what they wanted to. Mind. Yeah.
What if Grogu's the spy?
To talk a little bit more about the armor.
Yeah. So the armor.
The helmet. Did you see Gideon's helmet?
When she first appeared in Mando season 1, I was like, wow, she's got like Maul Mandalorian vibes from the Clone Wars stuff.
Mandalorian vibes.
Yeah. There were some Mandos in that show that had some of those Maul.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not exactly like that. But
they're smaller. They're smaller.
They're smaller, and they're like almost more curved, and like maybe less curved actually, because the Maul ones were like kind of like curved like this.
Oh sure.
And hers are more like angular.
They look more like Gideon's though.
Yes, they do look very similar to Gideon's.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which I wish I had a screenshot. I didn't really prepare, but I mean, Gideon's look very much like the armor.
Are we going to see Emily Swallow's face when they pull it off? She has the tattoos like Maul.
If she's that'd be awesome. If she's an agent, then
she's a night sister.
Ooh, man. Now we're talking. I mean,
you would hate that.
I like the night
sisters. I don't hate that.
Yeah,
Rhett would hate that.
No,
Rhett would, but I would be okay with her being a night.
I got to watch a stupid cartoon to understand,
which he won't ever do. So I mean, it doesn't matter. No, I mean, I think we will see her face. We're obviously going to see Pedro's face because they got to pay him like an actor instead of a voice actor. I mean,
do you think we'll see Pedro tomorrow?
I think so. I think I
think everyone thinks it's obvious, but I almost wouldn't be surprised if he didn't show his face.
Man, they got to show his face one time.
There's a lot of scared people on the internet.
They say he's going to die.
Oh yeah, he's going to die. I would hate that.
Yeah,
I would too.
You can't.
I feel like there's a lot more story of his to be told.
Night Watch is back. That's right.
Yeah, that's yes. That would be cool. Actually,
that would be very cool. That'd be very cool.
Night Watch or Death Watch?
I think it's.
It's. It's Death Watch.
Well, Night Watch we've already got, right?
Night Owls is what Bo-Katan is.
Yeah, Death Watch.
Death Watch is what was happening on Concordia.
Which, she does, the armor does, right? That word comes up in the episode. She says something about Death Watch in this episode. She said they're long dead. Because somebody, when they're having dinner, somebody asks her about Death Watch, and she's like, no, those are long gone.
Yeah, so when they're on Mandalore, or at least flying over Mandalore, and they're talking about, like, oh, were you guys part of Death Watch? Because that's why they weren't eliminated and whatnot.
Once a season.
I think so, Matt. I think they're showing his face. I think
we got to give a.
He just
went in the water. He just redeemed himself.
No. He's not going to take. He's not going to be the one to take his helmet off. But somebody will take it off.
But that still breaks the creed.
I was about to say, if someone else takes your helmet off, isn't that more embarrassing?
Yes.
I mean, it's like that's
right, which is why they'll do it in the interrogation scene. I think Gideon's going to be the one to do it, and so yes, it is more embarrassing. It's like if you're a luchador and somebody rips your mask off. It's like that.
And when the mask comes off, there's the armorer standing there, and she takes her helmet off and goes.
Oh, that would be a great shot.
Or the armorer takes his helmet off from the back and walks around with the helmet, and her helmet is off as well.
Can I also just say the score this week really good.
Very
awesome.
Good. Bishop Shirley did
really good this week.
A lot of good. Now
everything was
he did get to use a lot of Goranson's motifs in this.
That's
but
fine.
It's still good. It's still
he
good.
should have been. He should have been able to do that better in the beginning of the season.
Right. Yeah, it felt like it was more throughout the whole episode. There were some episodes where it's like the score wasn't even complete. It was like it was weird. This felt much more
Maybe
like
they
Star
temped
Wars.
it and then just didn't. They're like,
Who knows? I
Good
mean,
enough.
yeah.
They outsourced it.
What did we think?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what did we think about Baby Yoda breaking up the fight between?
I like that.
I'm fine with it.
I'm
so like Axe
I like
Woves.
I like that because it
I
gives
did
him a
too.
voice, and
The Axe Woves character and Coscar Reeves characters are so like.
maybe they're
know.
the spies.
I think
Coscar Reeves had
I
some
think
good
they're
face
trying to
acting.
give.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to give Woves a redemption. I think that whole Paz Vizsla death was kind of a redemptive start for him.
And he's not with them. He's going to go get the fleet. So maybe there's some hope for the fleet. I don't know if he's flying in his jetpack to space or if they have another ship somewhere, but I don't really know his plan.
Can you go jet speed, light speed with?
Oh yeah, how is he going to get off of the planet?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't like to think of that stuff when
Woves.
that happens. Yeah, because Woves said he was going to go. Maybe he's a spy then.
Maybe he can get like
I'm
above the
wondering.
storm in order to like
But you
get
can't
access the comms.
Fly in the atmosphere.
Don't you think there's too much investment in the armorer with the fans? Don't they see her as sort of
What
the
investment
spiritual
do we
leader?
have with?
Well, no, a lot of
No,
fans
I'm just
do
saying.
like that character quite a bit, just because the
She's been
lore
the
of that
spiritual
character.
sort of guy.
Yeah,
guy
exactly.
She's always kind of seemed a bit on edge to me of being a villain. The way she speaks about the, I mean, just because I mean, look, at the end of the, it's kind of a cultish society too.
So that's why a lot of people are wanting her to be a spy because they don't like the whole cultish vibe of her.
Totally. And like this is coming from a Catholic guy that really likes tradition, but this tradition makes no sense of keeping your helmet on.
Yeah.
Maybe,
especially when no one else in your society does it.
Right.
Like
so maybe she's going to have a pattern on her face that shows that she's with the Empire.
She's really ugly, and so she's convinced everybody to keep their helmets on.
I do like this theory. So how far is the water area from the Great Forge? Probably close. Bo's going to get the Mythosaur.
That's definitely happening.
I think the Mythosaur shows up 100% in the finale.
We get Boba riding a Rancor at the finale of Boba Fett, and
yeah. I don't think Boba's going to be in this episode. I don't know why people are predicting that.
Oh, I think Boba, Cobb Vanth.
No,
I think Mayfield.
I don't think Luke's going to be here.
Mayfield's going to be back.
Oh, there's a rumor that have you heard the rumor?
going to be back. I think they're all.
I do think Toro Calican is going to come back to life.
Toro Calican.
Fennec Shand.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get all those. It'll be like the Dirty Dozen trying to go rescue.
I've already heard that. I've already saw one site that Sebastian Stan's going to show up as Luke.
Oh, there you go. Because we haven't used.
Because we're just going to throw everything at this.
Throw everything in a 39-minute episode. They're going to throw like all of that stuff.
What if Finn Shiza shows up though?
I don't know who that is.
The band guy. The band guy, right? Finn Shiza?
Jizzwhaler?
Yeah.
Finn Shiza is the original Mandalorian guy that.
The original. But that wasn't Jango's dad, was it?
It was in the comics or whatever. Yeah.
I don't do comics.
We don't know about all that, Garrison.
Don't throw those comics. I don't know those references. Yeah,
it just sounded like you were cussing in German. I just.
Hey,
I think Jacob knows some German. He watched German.
He does. He does.
Mein Lehman.
No, don't, Mikey. Don't say that.
Okay.
Was that actually German or something?
It is, yeah, but it was from Wolfenstein. Back from Wolfenstein, yeah. Let's see. He meant to say Finnick. Toro could have ended up.
Yeah, Mod Shop.
Toro may be alive.
He could be a part of the Mob Squad.
The Mob Squad could also show up.
Oh, Mod Squad's back.
Yeah, the Vespas. Yeah.
The spinning guy.
They all fly in from Tatooine.
That's how he shows up too. He spins into the frame in slow motion.
He comes dropping into the cavern.
Yes. That'd be awesome.
I did forget. I had one more point about Grogu that I wanted to make.
Why didn't he use the Force in this episode? Is that your point?
No, not even that. I think that we need to stop looking at Grogu as Baby Yoda as a baby. We need to start looking at him as like a 9 or 10-year-old who just doesn't have the ability to speak.
I don't know about 9 or 10-year-old. I would say toddler.
Maybe like 7, 8. But I
don't able to say yes, no. He knows.
He's able. There's so many things that he does, especially breaking up that fight. That shows like a pretty well progressed cognitive ability.
Yeah.
And he's just not able to speak. And so I think people are so caught up on the speech.
Yeah.
I think he is not a baby. He's not a baby.
Maybe he never speaks.
Whoa. Because
maybe he's got but maybe he's got like a disability.
Look, I would actually be kind of okay with that if they like do it well, because I'm afraid of what he's going to sound like.
The last scene we see Grogu in at the end of the movie in 2027, he looks at the camera and it's something like, "May the Force be with you," but in Yoda's voice or whatever. And that's it. That's like the last, because he's actually Yoda. He's a clone of Yoda.
They should bring in Frank Oz.
For that one line.
Yeah. But not do Yoda's voice. He should do like Sam Eagle or something.
Oh, no, Brian, no.
Oh, wait, here we go. Opening scene is the back to Tank Jabba's palace, and Mando is dreaming, and we flash back to Mandalore.
It's all been a dream.
The whole thing's been a dream the whole time. Like,
so I will say, I hope we don't get a bunch of these cameos. Like, I hope we don't get any of these.
We don't think we will.
I think Mythosaur cameo.
Mythosaur for sure.
Fine.
Mythosaur
Mandalore
going to become a Factosaur for the rest of the Mandalore.
But to bring in Boba Fett from Tatooine, I mean,
a Minosaur.
Well, they've written that possibility out because they're like, once you get to the like land of Mandalore, you can't send any communications out. They've mentioned that twice now.
Saying
when
they
came in, they're like, we're about to lose comms.
Yeah.
Captain Bombardier and Lizzo will show up.
May the Force be with us, every one of us.
Tiny Tim. I don't know. I just feel like we're gonna see some, but I feel like Cobb Vanth I think something's happening.
No,
but how? If they can't why mention the communication thing if one of those characters is going to show
communication?
Up?
What if the armor isn't the spy, but she's the one who's going to go bring them in?
Bring Cobb Vanth.
No,
she doesn't know Cobb though. I mean,
she's going to be the spy.
Yeah, she'd have to go back to Navarro.
You are a Mandalore.
She'd have to go. What would have to happen for this whole weird scenario to occur? She'd go back to Navarro. Grief Karga would then start gathering the troops, basically getting Cobb Vanth involved, getting like everybody that he has had contact with. Has he had contact with? Yeah, maybe Cobb. I don't know. I can't remember.
Now here's
maybe he had contact with Boba Fett before.
Boba, yeah, and Boba knows Cobb, obviously,
like pre-Sarlacc Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Here's my bigger question for what shows up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you think Thrawn shows up at any point tomorrow?
Ooh,
I feel like at least in the credits, he's got to be in some.
Yeah, maybe a
credits.
Yeah, or at least
like a turnaround. Just
or at least maybe a Pelion talking to someone about Thrawn in the credits, something like that, you know?
Right. I mean, because his name's already been dropped. I mean,
or just a communique hologram that we see.
Now, what's interesting,
I'm leaning no, because I think that conversation between those generals or those warlords, I think is their credit.
A lot of them are warlords. Some of them are something else.
They think he's dead. They think that. So like. I think he's still missing, and the one guy that Pelion is the only one that's holding out hope, and he also doesn't know, but he's just playing a game of, I know that this is Thrawn, and he's probably not dead. He's probably somewhere, and eventually he'll be back. And so he's made up this
Pelion from Heir to the Empire, when the first line in the book is Captain Pelion.
Right.
I clapped.
You clapped.
And.
Well, to be fair, that's not the first time Pelion's name has been mentioned.
No, he was in Rebels.
Rebels, yeah.
Oh, really? I did not know he was mentioned.
Yeah, because I mean, Rebels adapted, Thrawn.
Brian may be right. Brian may be right. We may get the
a hard stop and nothing is resolved. As long as they don't make us wait 2 years again.
Oh, Ahsoka's coming out in August, so
yeah. And that's why I don't think
something in that story.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's a post-credit scene of Thrawn and it's Thrawn like with Ezra, but we don't see Ezra, like we just see Thrawn not with everybody, and it's like, okay, this is what Ahsoka's about.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna do is set up Ahsoka. I think what they're gonna use the end credit scene is to set up the events of Ahsoka.
I think they should.
I don't think they're
so
gonna...
that's the only chance of Thrawn showing up. I don't think Thrawn's going to be interrogating Din or anything like that.
No. In fact,
no.
I mean, the way that it felt is that Gideon is kind of like over the idea of Thrawn, anyways. Like he wants to be the one.
He wants to rule Mandalore.
Yeah, he wants to. Well, no, he wants to rule the Empire.
Yeah, he wants to bring the Empire back.
Yeah, he wants
himself.
To
do we want to talk about the line?
And he's doing cloning as well.
All right, read the line.
Read the line.
You see, every society has something to offer. The cloners, the Jedi, and even the Mandalorians. By aggregating the best of each, I will create an army that will bring order to the galaxy.
Yeah.
He wants to create his own empire, but the Emperor is going to say no.
He's very much like his character in Breaking Bad in that sense, that he wants to create his own empire. Right. Take out the people at the head. Like, take out Thrawn.
Get the snake.
Yeah,
this means nothing to me. I know his character's name is Gustavo Fring, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He's the chicken man.
He's the chicken man. Exactly. And so did it appear that Hux and Paleon were kind of working together a little bit?
No, I thought Hux was more on the side of Gideon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Hux said something about, I agree, we can't wait for Thrawn. Something along
Hux sided
lines.
Against Paleon with the others. Yeah.
He'll be dead soon.
Yeah. No, when does he die? He lives a long time, actually, because he's the one that starts the stormtrooper, like getting kids to be stormtroopers.
The spark that lights the fire that leads.
That was in a book series that started with Aftermath. I can't remember what they called that trilogy, but he was still around at that time.
Chuck Wendig trilogy?
Have we seen Brendel Hux before in something?
Called the Aftermath trilogy.
No.
Just in the books, I think. I don't think unless he was in Rebels.
No, I mean in live action.
Oh, in live action,
I just saw a picture.
Really?
That confused me.
I don't think we've seen him in live action before. Oh, sorry, Brian. No Breaking Bad spoilers. We can't be randomly naming shows. I don't think we have seen Brendel Hux before. It would not make sense.
I have not had any recollection of seeing him before.
The only place we could have seen him would have been Rebels. And I don't.
Well, there was just a weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a Photoshop of Brendan Gleeson.
Oh,
as like Hux's dad.
Oh,
and so I just saw it as a Google image on YouTube or on my Google search as I was clicking on the fandom.
AI created
on Wikipedia link, and I was like, "What is this? This is not what he looked like." And I was like, "Oh, that's Brendan Gleeson."
I wish Fatmatic was here to confirm, but I really think that that character was mentioned in the Aftermath trilogy as being the person that kind of started the idea of getting kids really young, like Finn,
I think that's right.
to be stormtroopers.
I actually also read that trilogy, if you can believe it. That's like what I stopped. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Yes.
You read
and by read, I mean listen to. Yes.
Well, listened.
Why?
I mean, because I was all hyped up on Star Wars back
then. At that time, for
idiot.
real. I was too. No. I totally was, because everything about that trilogy was supposed to help inform what was going on in the new movies. And so...
Matt, we don't say daddy anymore.
Huck's
daddy.
No,
that's not.
I've ruined it for you guys.
Oh, actually, Earl's the daddy of the Deucecast. Then
I am.
The Star Wars books,
because I worked the daddy action with. No, I was kidding.
The Star Wars books I read when I was growing up were things like this. Yeah.
Oh, the glove of Darth Vader.
Trioculus.
Yes.
Trioculus.
Yeah. Is that EU stuff?
Yes.
Oh, very much so. Very much.
I literally read that in elementary school.
I've hated reading my entire life.
That's the toilet bowl. That's the toilet bowl of the EU right there. That's the outhouse of the EU. Is what that book is.
That was way too many words, Garrison.
Look at Triaculus.
Oh yeah, he's got the
3 eyes.
He's got the Doctor Strange third eye.
So before we get off into EU books and speculation of this upcoming week's episode.
Oh yeah,
I love the drop zone stuff. I love the guys talking about.
It's worse than I thought it was.
I was there, when it was destroyed.
We never left.
We never left.
Yeah,
I just loved all of the sort of interplay between the different Mandalorian groups.
Yeah, I think so. That was cool.
I thought the drop zone thing was very military-esque. Like I thought. And then we have, of course, Paz Vizsla's last stand. I mean,
it was
honor to him. Honor
Praetorian Guards.
The Praetorian Guards had to show up and take him down because they could not.
That was a little weird to me, the whole Praetorian Guard thing.
I brought the Praetorian Guards. Yeah, I thought that was.
I like that.
He probably got him from Hux, right? That would make sense.
Yeah, he did. He got him from Hux.
He got all.
They're on loan.
He got all the backups from everybody. He got everybody to make this assault.
Now,
He
what did he call the guys that came in the white that were his version of the Mandalorians?
Oh, I can't remember what he called them.
I don't.
Well, he mentions. I don't know if I can't remember what he called them either. He said that
They have Beskar.
better refined the Dark Trooper or something like that.
And they've got Beskar armor, so they
yeah,
which was cool.
And he's wearing the Dark Trooper 2.0 armor.
Yeah. And also flamethrowers are absolutely useless.
Right.
They seem to be.
Like,
I mean,
zero damage dealt. Especially like from Din. From Din at the end, he was just going like that, and it didn't. Yeah. They weren't even affected. They were
I
like,
would say
Din, he's so old school.
I would say in a suit like that they're wearing, it's probably more effective than you think. You're just not going to see the effect of it on screen.
But also keep in mind the Beskar that those stormtroopers have is not pure Beskar either.
It's just an alloy.
I mean, so that's why they were able to shoot through. Like that's why those stormtroopers were having a hard time killing the Mandalorians because it was just bouncing off their actual real Beskar.
It kind of reminds me of the John Wick fight scenes when he's fighting the
guys with the suits on.
He pulls his suit up.
Yeah, that and like just like the table guys that are like completely invincible.
Right.
John Wick can fall out of a 5-story building now and get up.
Something
apparently a suit helps with that. Huh?
Yeah, as long as he like lands on his suit, he'll be just fine.
something Dark Trooper.
Something Dark Trooper.
He's so good.
So if Paz Vizsla has this awesome gun that just blows away people, why don't they all get those guns? You know,
they make the airplane out of the black box.
I actually liked the overheating aspect.
That was awesome when it started overheating. And
so you can't just.
He just started using it as a melee weapon,
pretty much, which was awesome.
That was great. The whole fight was really good. I thought.
But
the
Praetorian Guards had something that could pierce pure Beskar.
Oh sure,
those things.
Praetorian Guards.
Pretty brutal.
I liked that they dispatched them really fast. I liked that they brought some stakes to those characters, so you realize how strong those characters are.
It's a bit of a retcon, I guess, a little bit just to show the strength of those characters after we've seen them already, obviously in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, but they're fighting two of the most powerful Jedi and Sith at the time, so
sure.
I don't. What are they supposed to do?
Well, we don't know for sure they're the same Praetorian Guard.
They were fighting a Force dyad.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, man,
they were fighting the dyad. How could I forget? They were fighting the dyad.
It was kind of weird though, Mike. Yeah, I agree. It was kind of like, what? Where these guards come in? What? But anyway, it's fine because they were at the original Emperor's Praetorian Guards.
Well, no, they weren't. No. The Praetorian Guards were...
Those are Imperial Guards, sorry.
Yeah, the Praetorian Guards are a new character created for
it's the Link.
Rian Johnson.
It's the Link.
He wanted a cool fight scene with red. I mean, it looks cool, but...
Again, it's Filoni. He's doing Clone Wars before the sequel trilogy now.
Sure.
He is helping to make the link. We're linking, Mike.
And Praetorian Guards were a real thing in the real world, too.
Right. That's right.
They were.
Roman Empire.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's all there.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together nicely.
Now, if we got some Imperial Guards, that would have been awesome. What is Garrison doing?
I watched Russell Westbrook just block Katie really hard.
Oh, wow.
I'm surprised you don't have sports ball on in the background. Yeah. You don't care about NBA?
No. NBA is
I think
not my thing.
I think Russ. Sorry, just as a sports fan, I think Russ really wanted that block.
I'm sure.
Know anything about their history?
No, I'm sure he did.
I keep up with it. I still can't get over Russ arguing with those people in the on the way to the court, and the little kid sitting there eating a steak without a fork and knife, just eating it off of his plate.
That's what I'd be doing. I'm okay with it.
Give me that steak.
And then how about
hand steak?
How about Sacramento up 2-0 on the Golden State?
Warriors?
What's up with that?
Yeah,
I mean, goodness.
Light the tower, isn't that what they say?
Smashing that guy.
The Kings, isn't that their light the tower?
I have no idea.
Is that their? Yeah, I think I vaguely do remember. They've been around for so long. I mean, I think that is their thing. So yeah, sorry. Back to Star Wars. My bad. That is all Garrison's fault. Getting us off on the basketball tangent.
I'll be watching hockey once they get to like Game 3, Game 4.
Hockey.
Yeah. I'll watch some of the later series on basketball. I like some of the stuff on basketball. But I don't keep up with it during
college basketball is all I got for you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't help you with NBA.
You can't help with NBA. I mean, Birmingham has a C League now, so come on. I know they don't call it that anymore, but when it's first started. Oh, G League, that's right.
What do they call it?
G League, but they call it something else now, don't they?
No, I think it's the G League now because it's the Gatorade League.
They might have. They might have.
I could be making that up completely.
No, G League was definitely a name, but they might have some other. I don't know.
They changed it, but I don't know. If Burgess was here, he would know because he goes to like
G League. I don't know if
he goes to that game.
Yeah, they definitely do
all the time. He goes to all those Birmingham games because of our Birmingham team.
It used to be the D League.
And
now it's the G League.
Yeah.
Because it used to be the developmental league.
Yes. Now it's the G League.
Yes, because they were upset.
It's the kill your career now, yeah.
And it is sponsored by Gatorade because the logo is the Gatorade G.
It's the G.
Okay.
Bring in the
They
G.
thought it was too offensive to call it the D League because D's are associated with relationships.
Yeah, wow. Let's talk about that movie. No.
G League. Well, hey, everything, the stars aligned.
Did we miss anything in this episode?
Back together again.
Yeah, they're back together.
Benifer forever. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, Benifer.
Ben Screw is on the way up. He's good.
He's
great.
He is. Air was great.
Air was fantastic.
Awesome. I still need to see that.
Got to see Air before it leaves theaters.
As it'll be Yorkers.
I got an invite for tonight, but I'm in Florida. So I'm in Gulf Shores.
Mario was quite good as well. As
Mario?
That's what the people from New York say. They call it
Mario.
Mario.
Mario. It's
Super
crazy.
Mario Brothers.
It's
Super Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
Go play a Mario.
Yeah, it was good. This isn't the Deucecast movie show. We have to get back to this.
I'm sorry.
Get your machine on. Play a Mario.
We got to get back to this episode. What else happened?
I don't think there's anything else.
What do we think Kane's gonna? Do we think she's gonna be in the finale doing something? How's she gonna tie in to the finale? Do we?
She's one of the spies.
Honestly. I think her role has been served for the most part in this.
Yeah, season. Like I think we'll get her some next season.
Oh yeah. No, I think he has definitely been on Mandalore for a very long time.
Yes.
I think that's like where his base of action has always been.
I think the implication is as soon as they cleared off planet, the Empire went in.
He started building a base.
I am 100%.
He told everybody that it was
which
toxic.
makes Rhett's nitpick completely obsolete.
Yeah, which is what I was trying to tell him at the time.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, no.
And hence the Mandalorian alloy being there, seeing as his troopers.
Yeah, right. And that's very valuable to the Empire. Yeah, absolutely.
It all makes sense now.
Yes, Matt.
It's all coming together. It's all coming together nicely. I think Kane probably stays on Coruscant as a double agent there for Gideon. I mean, I don't think she's going to come off planet. I think she's got a lot of
she might be working for
she's got some seeds to plant there.
Yeah.
I mean,
she might be another season where she's working at Coruscant.
Now this is even an interesting question though. Could he be manipulating the atmosphere? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, because
that's weather machines in the Star Wars.
Well, the atmosphere is that way because of the fallout. Yeah, the bombing or whatever. So
yeah, I think
you would think that would
be the implication.
You would think that would dissipate at some point, but
then he kept his troops over the top of the to keep people from going into it. Right? Is that right? Is that what we think? Shooting planes down who tried to investigate.
Well, I mean, they were definitely making tie runs from time to time, but they didn't kill off all the pirates. They didn't necessarily care what was going on the surface because they were hidden underground. It was very James Bond. I mean,
just don't come down there. Yeah.
Don't go beneath. So why would the armorer send Din Djarin down into the? If she is a spy in that one episode, why would she? Of course, she didn't exactly send him there, I guess.
Oh no, she told him that whole story so he would go there and hope maybe get caught by Gideon. I mean, if she's the spy,
interesting.
I mean, the whole thing is sending him there because She didn't believe that the mythosaur was. She didn't really believe the mythosaur.
She doesn't believe in the cause.
Yeah, she does. She's not really. She was very surprised when Bo-Katan said that she saw the mythosaur. I mean,
if
because
you saw the mythosaur, you saw the mythosaur.
3 seasons that she's been there, and she's been a spy the whole time. That would be that. I don't know.
As soon as it hits, we go like flashback.
Well, the theory that and it's certainly not my original thought, but the theory that I saw was that she was the one that was creating or planting the seeds to make everyone go apart, like make Death Watch go apart, she was the one that created the rift, basically.
Okay, but then why would she want Bo to bring them back together?
So she could finish them off for once and for all.
Endgame is getting them to Mandalore and getting them all taken down.
Look, they haven't explained it to us yet.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even 100% know that she is the spy.
No, she's got to be. They don't call the episode spies plural for no reason.
We could be totally getting faked out by the camera shots that they were doing.
Maybe it's Axl Rose or whatever that guy's name is.
Axl Woves.
What's his name? Axl Woves or
Axl Woves? Yeah,
Axl Rose.
There's your stunt casting, yeah.
There's your stunt casting, yeah. Take me down to the Mandalorian city. Oh, that's horrible. That was horrible.
That's what you did, Mikey.
No, that was horrible. But yeah.
Are we all staying up till 2:00 to watch it?
I am going to this time. I'm
really
absolutely not. I've got work.
Yeah.
I only have to stay up till 1 a.m.
Yeah, and it should hit for
3
Central
for me. So
Central time, it should hit at 1:50. It's been a minute since. Usually it does.
It's still like 10 minutes early.
When I was staying up for Marvel shows, it was 2:55 here.
Yeah. Sometimes they do the 5-minute, the 10-minute. I mean, it just depends.
It's like 51 between 51 and 55.
They don't wait till 2, because if they wait till 2 and everybody tries to hit it right at 2, it crashes the server. So if they do it a little bit before that, which happened with Chapter 1. Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna, especially since it's apparently a shorter episode.
Only 20 minutes.
Full of cast. I think it's 39 minutes 57 or 39 minutes 57 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it could be without mid or end credits. I don't know.
I did some research on that. And
okay.
That guy who leaks those times, he leaks the non-international credit times. So when the episode comes out, it'll probably say 41 minutes or something.
Oh, so it is actually 39 true.
And those international credits are long.
Well, no, I mean the international credits are the
I know.
The dubbing credits.
So the 39 minutes 57 seconds is probably accurate then.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
To like the end of Mandalorian, like proper credits.
That's how I've understood how people have been tracking this guy's runtime leaks, and that's how they've always lined up so far. So
how does Dude get? But I don't understand how Dude gets the leaks. Like
so,
how does that? Does he work for Lucasfilm then?
They get sent out for review a lot of times, sometimes early, and
that makes sense.
I don't know who they get sent to, but a lot of times those review versions won't have the dubbing credits, and that's why those leak times are that way, from my understanding.
So
that track.
Yeah, look, I can whine about it not being. I can whine about, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, all the Mando finales have been in the 40-minute range, so I don't. It's whatever.
Well, I'm just saying Picard is going to be 60 minutes long, according to Terry Mateus.
Okay. We're not nerds.
Spies on the inside.
Look,
what if you're like, this Picard finale just destroyed the total season 3?
It was way too long.
No, they've all been long. Spies on the inside.
Matt has a good point. Maybe Brendel Hux, since his son was a spy from Rise of Skywalker, maybe he's a spy as well.
No, Brendel has been bad. No, unfortunately, that character has been bad till his death.
Yeah, I think he's kind of got to be. Die. I think he's kind of got to be a bad guy to the end because
in the books,
his son's got to be set up as a bad guy.
There's book stuff. Okay.
Sorry about the book stuff, but he. No, but Spies on the Inside means that it's the armorer. I mean, that's the take there to me.
Is that the name of the episode?
No, it's just called the Spies.
No, this episode, right? Okay.
Correct. We don't have the title.
We don't know the
final
name of the
episode
other
yet.
one yet.
I'm sure it's on Star Wars Reddit somewhere, but I mean, nobody knows the title as far as I know.
Rhett knows it.
Reddit.
It's
on
Chapter 24, The Dial of Destiny. Directed by James Mangold.
I'd watch.
Yeah. No, I think it's Rick Famuyiwa again, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to now be playing Grogu.
That thing on her face is Grogu.
No. She'll pick up the helmet. She'll take over for Din Djarin. She'll be.
Sorry.
What?
Mikey, she's going to react to this by speaking to the camera and talking about you. Yeah.
Michael, no. Mikey, I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I've never noticed that.
What thing on her? What?
She's got a birthmark right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so mean.
I know it is. I shouldn't have done that. It's horrible.
It's funny, though.
It's horrible. The Last Mandalorian. What is he? Is that the title of the... Wait.
That's the title of the episode.
That's the title of the episode?
It's time for the Mandalorians to die.
Yeah, exactly. It's time for the Mandalorian.
Oh, what if they all get wiped out and it's just over?
Look.
And we just move on to Ahsoka because all the Mandalorians are gone.
No. I would not be surprised if they went there. If they just killed them all. Like if they had... They've got... Look, I want Gideon to be... in tomorrow's episode, tomorrow's episode.
They killed them all. That would be crazy.
They're not going to do that.
All the Mandalorians.
That would be bizarre.
That would be dark.
Especially Bo-Katan. I mean, what the hell?
Well, no, you wouldn't kill. I'm saying like everybody. So I'm saying Bo-Katan lives. Din lives, obviously.
No, Din doesn't live.
He probably doesn't. He's probably like Harrison Ford.
Earl's on Reddit right now.
Killed off.
I'm looking right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Pedro Pascal's like, please kill my character off.
Sebastian Stan shows up.
I've got other stuff I want to be doing, and fans are getting mad that I'm not in these episodes. It's just my voice. Please just kill me off. Make this show about the freaking Baby Yoda like you want to, and not me. No one cares about me.
I do love the IG-12 suit. That's a great addition.
It's cute. Yeah.
Hopefully, it needs a gun.
Great.
I thought it worked. It did work.
He does need it. Yeah, he needs to wield a gun or something. I mean,
or
just
use saber.
Or what would be really funny if the robot's arms raised and it's the Force coming.
I love the return of No Squeezy. By the way.
Yeah.
Bad baby, no
Squeezy.
Yeah, the little Enzelin. Yeah, one of those has got to be Babu Frick. I mean, I don't know which one, but. I don't know if
I'm okay with not.
Didn't he cuss at him? They're saying now he cussed at him. Like
it sounds like MF.
What is this, Andor?
Yeah.
In the script, he actually says "F the baby."
F
and
the Grogu.
The Anzellans are they're hard. I mean, they're salty language. No,
they're just like
Disney's
they're just
not
like
going to do that.
Mechanics that are like all out of just.
Oh yeah. They speak that language anyways.
I would watch a whole Enzellan show just about.
I'll change your oil.
Don't put it past them. Don't put it past them. No. Ooh, Mithril comes back.
Yes. Yeah, Grogu's getting shot in the chest.
I think that character's been canceled.
No.
That actor's been canceled.
No, he's talking about the armor that Grogu has on. It's like Mithril from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
he's got Mithril.
Oh, I thought he was talking about. Wasn't there a character in season 1 named Mithril?
Well, it's chainmail armor.
Yeah, it's
chainmail armor.
Like Mithril from Lord of the Rings.
Here is a shirt we have made you.
But they've got the shield.
He's also got the shield.
He's talking about that blue character.
Who the heck is Mithril?
Wasn't that the guy's name? The blue character?
The
guy that.
I know what you're.
The guy on Boba Fett. The guy on Boba Fett with the ears.
What was that stupid character's name?
I
thought it was
Horatio Sands.
Yeah, he got canceled, so the character's not coming back.
Oh,
yeah. That's it. That is his name. Yeah, that's who Matt's talking about. Mithril.
Oh, I don't even remember this character.
I do
remember the character from the very first one.
The very first episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot of actors getting canceled nowadays.
I can bring you in.
He's on that list. He is on that list.
I can bring you in.
That ever-growing list of actors.
Males getting canceled.
A lot of them, man. A lot of them.
It is Mithril, huh? I thought you were.
Well, I was thinking about the shirt, the Mithril chainmail.
He misspelled it. So it's closer to
it's closer to the chainmail.
Mythrol.
Yeah, he's closer to the chain.
The one that Frodo wore.
It's closer to both. Actually,
yeah.
It's about
so
the same
yeah,
for
they're
both.
gonna something's gonna have to happen with that Beskar armor. He's gonna get shot.
Shield.
It's gonna bounce off of him.
Like,
I mean, they don't just have the.
No.
Does it seem strange to you though that they would bring a young child into a battle? Like I mean, I know he's in this thing, but I know you got to bring him along.
Don't
I don't
treat
think
him
they
as
realize
like a young child.
They didn't realize what they were getting themselves into.
No, they thought they were just going to go find the.
But they also didn't bring their younglings. Their what are they called? Foundlings.
But he does at least have IG-12 around him. I think,
and he's a freaking Jedi.
And he's a Jedi that could use the Force much more efficient.
Do all his flips.
He's a knight. He's a knight now.
He is knighted as well.
He is knighted as well.
He is the knight of the Lizzo.
Not a Jedi knight, but he's knighted as whatever.
Cute. I'm going to knight you.
When it's time for him to sit on the council, they better make him master.
They need to give him like a braid soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Dude, that's the one thing I didn't like about Yaddle is that nasty hair she had. That hair was gross.
The love child of Yoda and Yaddle is Grogu.
Well, I think he's a clone of Yoda. Is what I think ultimately. I think ultimately that's what he is.
I think they just wanted his Force powers for the Emperor's cloning. I think
Maybe that species is very sensitive to the Force.
That could be. That could
be. A lot of midichlorians in his blood.
James Mangold will explain it all when he tells us the origin of the Force.
That's right. The dawn of the Force.
I'm excited for that movie.
If it ever actually happens. If any of those three movies happen.
That time I told you what will probably happen in that film.
No, I was not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll talk
about
the
Wills.
Okay,
the Wills.
Perfect. Because I really do want to know what
the Journal of the Wills.
But I think the only movie that gets me is
Rhett
Clonies,
is here.
By the way.
Rhett is in the chat. Look at that. We're still talking. We're talking about Horatio Sands getting canceled. Rhett, that's basically where we are.
We've already determined everything that's going to happen.
See, Mikey, you know way more people that have gotten canceled than I think most of the people on the internet even know.
That was on the internet. That was on.
Nobody's canceled Horatio Sands.
That cancellation happened like as that episode came out, almost.
At
least that first season.
It's all forgiven. It's all forgiven.
My problem is I didn't even know who Horatio Sands was.
It's from SNL.
Yes, SNL stinks. So I don't
know. Well, back then it was okay. That's the Jimmy Fallon years.
Stunk back then too.
Okay, Jimmy Fallon years were good to watch him break character. That's what.
That was about all that he was good for. You're right. He did break character a lot. No, I think we've exhausted everything we can. Did we have anything else about this episode before we check out of here?
Is there going to be any follow-up with the New Republic? What's his name? Captain?
Yeah, Teva.
Oh. That could be a possibility for reinforcements.
He could show up.
He could show up with Zeb.
Yep. Oh. And Cara Dune could do a drop in.
Why would he show up?
Because he's been investigating this as well, and it led him to Mandalore.
But how would he get the message? Well,
he found the Beskar.
If Axe Woves is, I don't know how he would. Grief Carter would have to
tell this.
Let them tell the story
for sure.
Yeah. We don't need to speculate.
But I do think that that's a great bring up, Dr. Earl, because he is on this trail and he is curious about stuff, and he's found the Beskar and.
Melissa.
Wow.
Strong. Coming in strong against Jimmy Fallon.
I'll tell you what, I do love Barry Gibb talk show. I'll
Barry Gibb talk show.
So what were you saying, Jacob? I'm sorry. I'm listening.
No, go ahead.
The fact that the Canadian what's his space guy? I can't remember his name.
It doesn't the character's name is Teva.
Teva. Okay. Captain Teva.
We don't need to know his real name.
I couldn't even remember his character's name.
Yeah.
The fact that he is following this trail of he knows Gideon's gone. He knows there's something to do with Beskar, which would lead him to Mandalore. I think that's a possibility.
That's true. That's a good point, Earl.
He shows up with Cara Dune.
And didn't Favreau say something about it being very unprofessional how Gina Carano was let go?
That never. I don't know that. I don't know. I want to believe that he said that, but I don't know if he actually said that.
I don't really want Gina Carano, the person, to come back, because I like her, and I don't think she should kind of give back.
It'd be like a sellout, yeah. It'd be a sellout. Yeah.
But
at this point, I wouldn't mind the character coming back though.
Yeah,
even just for a cameo,
just cast somebody that looks kind of like Gina, and because the character's a good charger,
Brie Larson.
Shut up, dude.
Opposite of Brie Larson, of Gina Carano.
I'm so I better be tired. I better be what I say about
you better
Brie.
leave.
I better not.
Matt Mink is correct. I figure.
Don't bring that name up again.
Part of me.
All right, I figure stuff may have been.
Yeah, and it may be carried over. Maybe for next season.
And see, that's the other part of me. Like the other part is like I think Gina Carano was so good at that character that I do want her to like actually show back up as the character, because I think she brought a certain amount of physicality to the character.
Mm-hmm.
That is hard to find another female actress that can replicate that.
Yeah, probably the only one that would have been that Elia Kane girl, the Katie O'Brien.
She actually has the body.
She could have.
But they decided to pivot and go a different direction.
She's a little more petite.
She's ripped. Yeah, she's like skinny ripped. Gina was like built.
Bulky.
Yeah.
Thick's a good word. 2 C's in there.
Just
thick with 2 C's. All right.
This is getting bad.
No, I don't think I think we're.
Hey,
good.
Melissa,
I think
minute,
we've
Melissa.
said everything we need to. Yeah, Melissa, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming in for a hot minute.
You know, we've got to be able to prepare ourselves for this finale since
we need to go rest.
Roth and I are staying up.
Drink a lot of fluids.
Read a book.
Ooh, what book? Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's the classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one I got when I was a child.
Yes. Oh, look at
one of my dad's
friends. That's well used.
Yeah, one of my dad's friends gave it to me.
Do you think we're going to go into that plot line from the book?
I think they're going to pull from that. I mean, they freaking said it in the trailer for
Ahsoka trailer. I think they're going to loosely adapt the trilogy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think they're going to actually use character names. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Ray Stevenson's playing Sabath," and it's like, no. No.
It's not going to be exact. Yeah.
They'll use elements of those characters.
I would not be surprised if the trio is involved. I think
if what now?
The trio is involved.
The Night Sisters?
The trio.
No. What's the trio?
About? The OG trio.
I don't know what the
Han,
Luke, and Leia?
Han, Luke, and Leia. Yeah.
I think there should be real discussions about
I think they're there with the technology to probably be able to do that.
I think you just recast them.
Recast them.
I'm still
an Alden Aaron, or I could recast the others.
They won't do it. They won't do it though.
I know.
They're going to use the
won't either. But
Kathy took the wrong message from Solo, is what she did.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately,
she takes a lot of wrong messages. You heard it here, folks.
And nothing's shelved. Nothing has been shelved.
Nope. Ryan Johnson's still making a movie.
Yeah. Taika's writing. He's in the writing process.
Kevin was never had a movie here.
We're still. Hey, Rogue Squadron's still coming. Maybe as a show.
Kevin Feige never had a movie here, and it was never officially announced. Even though it was officially announced.
And then, like the very next day, everybody's like, "You announced it on the Star Wars show and all these publications and all this." I mean, it was announced in a lot of places. I don't know why she felt like she had to say that, because somebody should have told her it was announced in all those places if she didn't know. That's what she pays people to be able to tell her that stuff. So it really made her look. She
needs to know what people know.
It made her look dumb. I mean, because it was announced. It was officially announced. It was sad. I was like, man, too bad, Kathy. They did too many interviews with IGN during that. I mean,
that move is something that would lead Logan Roy to like viscerally firing you.
Yes, Logan Roy. Yes. This is a Succession reference for everybody who's watching Succession.
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Best show on TV.
We will definitely be back.
Watch it.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, I've already watched it. It was a good episode. It wasn't the other one's unfortunately down to 9.9 now though. It was a 10 on IMDb.
It's hard to maintain the 10.
That was one of the best episodes of television I've ever seen in my life.
I 100% agree. I was surprised. I've never seen a 10 on IMDb, so when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa!" And it did drop to 9.9 now.
Yeah, that one Breaking Bad episode still has a 10 somehow.
Well, no spoilers.
What, Ozymandias? Johnson?
Yeah,
Ozymandias. I think. Yeah, that's the Ryan Johnson episode. That's a good episode.
Well, that's
TV
too
also.
Bad.
But remember,
I don't remember the episode.
Brian, who may or may not be here, he's still watching Breaking Bad, so no Breaking Bad spoilers.
No spoilers.
But yeah. Anyways, all right, Garrison, where can people find you on the interweb?
You can find me on Twitter at gryfun3, GRYFUN3, Instagram as well. You can find me at Letterboxd at gryfun, where I watched one movie this past weekend, which was Air, which was great.
Great movie.
There's a lot of movies coming out lately. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, it is
Stop
crazy.
piling up my watch list, please.
Yeah, my watch list is ridiculous. Like, I'm watching too much TV also, so it's really
starting to feel like
my...
Earl. It's like
5 movies.
Yeah, 5 movies, exactly.
Or I'll watch anything. I don't know.
Roth, I was excited to hear about this coming week's guest on A Good Day for a Movie podcast, but I'll let you talk about what's forthcoming.
Yep. Roth from Wyoming on the social medias, including Letterboxd. I went to a double feature yesterday of Super Mario Brothers and Air.
You mean Air?
I'm trying to knock some of these new movies out. A lot of them came over the last couple of weeks. But the Good Day for a Movie podcast, our last episode was on The Lives of Others, a German movie. Very surprisingly good. I had no idea what to expect from it, and
who's the director
blew
on
my
that?
socks off.
It's from 2007, right? 2007.
I thought it was 03.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
I think you guys are both wrong.
The Lives of Others. That sounds like my corner.
2006.
2006. I was close.
Florian Henkel von Donnerschmark.
Yes.
Earl. International Earl is coming up.
Well, it's about East Germany, right? And they're spying on people.
Yes, it's about and it's very very good. Some great performances.
I've been very interested in that movie for years.
You should watch it. It's very good.
Garrison, keep that in mind for Dr. Earl. Or do you want me to?
Can I get a recommendation? I'm the one that watched it.
We're gonna. Okay, fine. No, but Earl only has time to maybe watch it.
Whoops.
Oh,
I guess so.
Gosh.
That's quite.
You guys can take it.
No.
No, it's fine. You guys can take it.
No, you can. You can give it to me.
I'm gonna assign you something else now. I can't assign that to you now.
I know.
No, assign it to him. Whatever, man. Next week we have Melissa coming on the podcast.
Who showed up in the chat.
Melissa.
Who showed up in the chat.
We are reviewing Frequency.
Yes.
And I am very excited. I'm watching it tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love that film.
Never seen it. None of us have seen it besides Melissa. So
I love that film. It's a great film. And I have a feeling someone is going to hate it.
Sage will probably hate it.
Oh, absolutely.
Sage.
Why will Sage hate it?
He's also probably going to be like, it makes no sense. But shut up.
Hey, very misnamed, by the way.
Frequency?
Just very.
What did you want to call it? Like Aurora
Sage.
Borealis or something?
Sage. It's not. He's very misnamed.
Let's not God person.
I'm not touching that.
It's fine. Dr. Earl, you're not on the internet at all, ever. You're nowhere.
He will also never hear this.
No, he won't.
No.
You know what? Earl did make an appearance in the Discord this week, I guess, and I was very surprised.
Occasionally.
Yeah, you slide in to the
just
DMs.
Drop a few smiley faces and laughy faces and emojis.
Right.
So what they're called.
You hung out for a little while.
Maybe say a comment or two and then leave.
Yeah. Well, we will be back next
Sage
week.
and Rhett Power Hour. That would be oof.
That
probably wouldn't go well.
I don't know. It may go really well.
Yeah, that could be like Ebony and Ivory right there. The yin and the yang.
Is you can't pick a movie that either of them like and the other one doesn't like.
No.
So I don't think Sage liked Close Encounters.
Oh my
all that much. Like I think
That's
Sage gave it like a 7.
Movie.
Well, it isn't like that he disliked it. He just didn't love it. I think he gave it like a 70s.
Yeah, that's not
so. That one would have been a.
Does he like all the not Terminator movies? What am I thinking of? The Transformers movies.
No, I don't think Sage would like those.
No.
Maybe the first one.
I still
Close Encounters is not generational, Earl.
I don't know what movies Sage likes.
It's a great movie. I
know.
He liked Loving Vincent.
He liked the one this week.
He liked The Lives of Others.
He loved The Lives of Others.
Very pretentious movie. I mean,
it sounds like he's a pretentious.
He's more like
Dr.
He
Earl.
gave Ben-Hur an 88.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Classic film.
Ben-Hur gets it is good. I watched it like a week ago. I watched it on Easter.
You were inspired by a good day.
I was inspired by a Good Day for a Movie podcast, and I watched it.
So good.
Yeah,
it's worth a watch. Don't ever watch the new one. The new one is horrible. Really bad version of Ben-Hur. Really, really bad. All right. Well, we'll be back next week to talk about the finale of The Mandalorian season. Let me season finale, not series finale.
Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Please like, subscribe, comment,
Yes.
all that fun
Yes.
YouTube stuff.
Yes.
No.
If you don't, though,
Yes.
we'll still be back whether you like it or not.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter to me. We're still going to be back whether you like it or not. So I don't
mash the button, subscribe.
Yes.
Ring the notification bell.
Yes.
Chat, I really appreciate Matt hanging out,
Yes.
Brian hanging out,
Yes.
Melissa,
Yes.
Rhett hanging out for one comment.
Yes, what I missed and probably just dipped after that.
He probably was like in between the show or something.
So,
Yes.
Bye.